friend recently asked me what's rendering all about. Rendering is the process of calculating the light paths in a scene as it goes from a light source to your eye, or in the case of a computer modeling system, to the camera. So here's a scene we have that shows a silly looking monkey, another monkey, a light panel off to the side, another light panel. These are actually emit light, and the camera, and then the floor underneath it. Here's a dynamically rendered image of what it looks like down on the bottom of the screen, showing the object as it's rendered with its semi-glossy surface and the eyes, and then the light's reflecting off of a highly reflective floor surface. Here's the number of samples it takes. So if you can see right up here on the bottom panel, it shows the sampling, and as you change it, it dynamically updates it for you. So we're going to do a render and use the same number of samples to do the render and show what it looks like. This is using the GPU on my system, in other words, the NVIDIA video card as opposed to the CPU. And up there on the top shows the total time, about 15 seconds, and 500 megabytes of memory for the peak. So, okay, so a quarter of a minute and 500 meg. And the output's going to be basically the same as this dynamic one here, since the sample number is same. Now, I want you to look at, I'm going to change this, bump it up, and I want you to, notice of on the bottom of the screen there where I'm hovering the mouse, the speckles here and here and here and all the way around through here, what the difference is going to be. So we're going to change that to 16 samples and then re-render it, and we'll see what the difference is. And already you can see it's a significantly better looking image. Okay, took a little longer that time. Took about 16 seconds instead of 15, but look at the difference here. Huge difference in the ear here and this area down here. Alright, so let's do a test. Let's bump that up to, let's say, 128. I don't know how long it's going to take for that, but we'll see what it does. Hopefully we should see a significant improvements in the little bumpy spots on the image. Yeah. Okay, again, on the top left-hand corner, it shows the previous render time. Now it bumped it all the way up to 31 seconds. The amount of memory didn't change much, but it looks much smoother down there in the bottom. The reflection of the monkey on that shiny surface is much smoother, and the little bumps here are artifacts along the reflective. Again, this is a reflection of that light source directly overhead. Okay, so one of the points is this was a render of a single static scene. You can imagine if it took 30 seconds for this scene, if you were to make a movie or an animation of some sort with, a couple of minutes long, if it took 30 seconds for each one of the single frames to render, it might take a rather long time. So anyhow, that's it.